Hey, awesome. I love you, my son, and I miss you. Today we are heading to Jinja for my friend's wedding. Jinja is the adventure capital of Uganda. It's nestled on the banks of Lake Victoria and blessed with the majestic Nile River flowing through its heart. Jinja is a vibrant city, bursting with the energy and excitement. However, I wish I had the Panasonic Lumix S5 2X mirrorless camera paired with a Panasonic Lumix S series 28 to 200 millimeter lens. This video and photos would be incredibly stunning. Isn't it a surprise that I have never owned a camera despite storytelling for over a decade? A decade is 10 years. I can't afford one yet, and for the ambassadors and influencers, Africans were not close to the source. I have been using my iPhone, and even remember at some point I used it for 5 years as a hybrid camera for work. This video I shot and edited it on an iPhone. You hear how English is a challenge, eh? Imagine how beautiful the video would be had I tagged along with that camera. I initially visited Jinja with my family. My father brought my brothers and me to see the renowned Owen Falls down between 1996 and 1998. That's some time ago. The journey in the Toyota Corona from Mbarara to Kampala was quite rough due to the ongoing road constructions. I vividly recall the occasion when your mother and I took you to the source of the Nile here in Jinja and had the first experience of you in this beautiful city. You had just turned 1 year. We also went to the wild waters at that point. Jinja offers a unique blend of natural beauty and adrenaline pumping activities. I had to emphasize that. Adventures for this trip. I'm going to see the color of love as my friend and colleague Jonathan marries his university sweetheart Joanne. You see how beautiful this landscape is. Come on, awesome. I want to remind you that Uganda is called the Pearl of Africa for a specific reason. Look at this beauty. I'm traveling in a 1995 Mercedes 290 GD, a car I have rebuilt from the ground up to where it is today. Here, I'm arriving in Jinja and crossing the iconic Jinja Bridge, the new bridge that replaced the one I visited with my father. At the moment, I'm thinking where I should go and change my clothes because church time is already a few minutes away from me, and I know I'm definitely going to be late for church. However, it's always a good thing to have a plan than not to plan at all. So the plan at the moment is that I reach Jinja, find my friend who will guide me to a place where I can switch from this jean and shirt into a suit to give the beautiful ceremony that we will call the color of love, the union of Jonathan and Joanne, the right respect it deserves. Well, it can't be Jinja without some motorists like this one, who is going to park right in the middle of a taxi, and boom, if you're not steady, you can easily knock them. That's why I have the phone hanging on a tripod and both hands are working to make sure that I'm safe on the road, same as the other road users. In a moment, I'm getting to my friend's place, who insisted that instead of running to a hotel at the moment, I could switch from their place, change into an outfit, which is going to happen about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th of June is when I was born, and that's my birthday. That's the look I had for the wedding. A beautiful suit, blue suit. The butterfly symbolizes your mother, a beautiful lady who has gone all through the 4 stages of life, from a child to a student to a young lady to a mother who has given birth to you. And the third is you, my son, who is just leaping into life. This is the church located in Bugembe, where the ceremony happened. And those people you see, my friend, are the sure deal for today. The main celebrants of the day, the main reason I left Kampala to come and visit. The bishop is giving a blessing at this moment, and let's listen in to what he has to say.
Peace of God, which is greater than we can understand, be in your hearts, may it be you, so that you may always know and love God and His Son, Jesus Christ, our Lord. And may the blessing of God Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit be upon the marriage of Jonathan and Joanna and their children and their wife. Let the blessings of God remain with us who have come to witness this marriage now and forever.
After the blessing of the bishop, the Magole were out. Oh, Mugole. Here we were approaching the reception. They arrived at a very beautiful reception. The beautiful place I cannot go into showing you at the moment. I will do a separate video about the reception later. But Jonathan and his bride were the real deal. They looked gorgeous. They were smart. They were happy. This was not only a wedding, it was also a reunion. Here's me and my colleagues giving the presents from us, and also in true fashion, wait a moment, in true Jonathan fashion, he had already set aside gifts for his colleagues from Uganda, from Bangladesh, and from Iraq. And now is the moment that he does it in a true Jonathan fashion way. You have met people in the world, but there are people that really leave a mark on your life. For the time I worked with Jonathan, and from the time I've seen him work and heard about him, I've gotten to grow fond of him and appreciate a true icon and person he is. The vibe is always lit with my colleagues. The excitement, the joy, the happiness that we felt. I know I was behind the camera at the moment on the phone, but I was excited. I think you see a bit of shakes because I was also moving a bone and two to celebrate and live in that moment and not miss it of our friend, of a true unique person celebrating with his love. And well, I wish you were there to listen into the speeches, because I think it summed up the kind of person he is. His parents did a great job. Juanita's parents did a great job to raise her. This was a match made in heaven, and right now we had done our part and we're setting off to our seats, and later on the dance shoes were on and our bride and groom were happy and living in the moment. Well, I was really exhausted by this time, and I left after this beautiful couple had a salsa dance and a twist, and I was off to my hotel room on this beautiful, iconic River Nile Bridge, the icon of Jinja City. I reached the hotel room super exhausted. It started raining. I had a shower, went to bed to have enough energy to take me through the trip back to Kampala. The next day, I was on the way to return to Kampala, the capital city of Uganda. First things first, I had to top up some water on the radiator because I had forgotten to do that on my way to Kampala. This car is fuel efficient. As I see right ahead in the horizon, the iconic bridge heading back to Kampala, my dashboard is also not complaining because it's a very fuel efficient car. For the G-Wagon community in Uganda, I would like to take you with me on a trip like this to one of the iconic places in this beautiful land, the Pearl of Africa. And if you're a solo traveler, we can travel together. We can make arrangements, take you to see this beautiful city and many others. If you are a couple and would like to go out on a retreat, I wouldn't mind taking you with me on a trip like this. But well, the story of love, Jonathan and Juanita, my son, awesome. Love is such a beautiful thing. I know the time will come when you will truly understand the strength and the weight that comes with such a statement. But it's a very beautiful thing. We'll have a conversation on many other topics, including love, when that time comes. I always love you and cherish you. Right now, I just crossed the bridge, heading off to Kampala, and I had one other stop to do to plan for the next trip to Jinja, where I'll be visiting one of the resorts, and I'll show you what kind of experience you can have at one of these resorts. The resort is by the River Nile, a very beautiful place to see. And when that comes, if you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe to catch that video and many more that are going to be coming in. We'll be heading to Kidepo, we'll be heading to Queen Elizabeth National Park, we'll be heading to Chisoro, we'll be in Fort Porto, the tourism city of Uganda. We're going to West Nile, we're going to hike Mount Rwenzori, we're going to hike Mount Elgon, we're going back to Sipi to have the coffee experience. We may see the Bennett community in Kwen and the Kapchora districts. Well, with that said, I'm on my way to Kampala. I'll see you in the next videos. And before I go, thank you for watching. To my son and children to come, I love you. I'm proud of you. Thank you for watching. Chikore Hati, let's go 256 4-wheel drive.